Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. This is our next module, problem number 5, electrodynamics. Okay. So let us first come towards its statement. Calculate the Laplacian of the following functions a, b, c. Okay. Ta equal to this, tb equal to this, tc equal to this, and v equal to this. Okay. Here a, b, c are written as subscript of t. Okay. A, B, C are scalar fields while D is vector field. Okay. Now we come towards its solution. We know that del operator, which is also called nebula, is equal to del equal to I unit vector I cap partial over partial x plus j unit vector, that is j cap into partial over partial y plus k unit vector k cap partial over partial z. Okay. This is nebula or del operator. Now we are taking square of nebula del operator, which is actually dot product of nebula with nebula. Okay. Del dot del is equal to del square. Dear students, these two vector fields will be converted to scalar field. Okay. Del square will become equal to partial square over partial x square plus partial square over partial y square plus partial square over partial z square. Okay, we can see that here unit vectors I, j, k do not appear. Okay, we know that I unit vector dot I unit vector equal to 1. Okay. Similarly, I dot j equal to 0, I dot k equal to 0, and hence in this way I, j, k disappear or vanish, and we get del square equal to partial square over partial x square plus partial square over partial y square plus partial square over partial z square. This del square is also denoted by delta, which is called Laplacian operator. Okay. We can see that, dear students, del operator and delta are almost inverted form of each other. Okay. Laplacian operator is equal to delta, while del operator or nebula is del, while del and delta are almost inverted form of each other. Okay. The Laplacian can act on scalar fields or on vector fields. Okay. As in our given statement A, B, C, all these three fall under scalar field category, while D falls under vector field category. Now we come towards the solution of part A. TA equal to this. Now del square TA equal to partial square TA over partial x square plus partial square TA over partial y square plus partial square over partial z TA. Okay. Dear students, when we will take first partial derivative of x square, it will become 2x. Then second partial derivative of 2x with respect to x will become simply 2. Okay. So in place of x square we will get 2, while in place of 2xy we will get 0. Similarly, in place of 3z we will get 0. Okay. Because, dear students, in case of 2xy, partial derivative with respect to x will become 2y, and first derivative with respect to y will become 2x. Okay. Partial derivative of this with respect to x will become 2y, and 2y during a second partial derivative 2y will act as a constant because it will be empty from x. Okay. So its second partial derivative with respect to x will also be 0, and with respect to y will also be 0. Okay. Here 3z, its first partial derivative with respect to z will become 3, while second partial derivative will become 0 because 3 is a constant, and second partial derivative will become 0. Okay. And hence Laplacian in case of part A becomes equal to simply 2. Now we come towards part B. Here, dear students, partial square over partial x square tb plus partial square over partial y square tb plus partial square over partial z square tb, all the three terms will separately be 0 plus 0 plus 0, and this will contribute 0 as a whole. Okay, and hence Laplacian in case of part B will be 0. Now we come towards part C. Dear students, here del square tc is equal to partial square tc over partial x square plus partial square over partial y square tc plus partial square over partial z square tc. Okay, here, dear students, when we will take first partial derivative of this with respect to x, we will get only minus 5. All remaining terms will remain unchanged. Okay, so during first partial derivative with respect to x, this whole quantity will be multiplied with minus 5, and during second partial derivative with respect to x, it will be once again multiplied with minus 5. Okay, and hence minus 5 into minus 5 will become plus 25. Remaining all other factor will remain unchanged, and hence as a whole this quantity will be multiplied with 25. Okay, similarly during second partial derivative with respect to y, this sin y will become cos 4y, and it will be multiplied with 4. During second partial derivative, cos y will be cos 4y will become minus sin 4y, and 4 will be multiplied. Okay, 4 into 4 will become 16, but minus 1 will remain. Okay, when we will partially differentiate this term twice with respect to y, sin 4y will become cos 4y, but during second term it will become minus 4 sin sin 4y. Okay, sin will become cos and cos will become minus sin. So minus sin will remain, while 4 will be multiplied twice with this whole factor, and hence 16 this whole factor will be multiplied with 16, but minus sign will also be multiplied. Okay, now we come towards the third factor z. Dear students, cos 3z will become minus sin 3z, and 3 will be multiplied with this whole factor. During second partial derivative, this cos will become minus sign, and minus sign will become cos 3z. Okay, second time sign will not change. During first partial derivative, sign will change because derivative of cos is minus sign, but derivative of sin is plus cos. Okay, so minus will be multiplied only once, while 3 will be multiplied twice during two-time differentiation, partial differentiation, and hence this whole term will be multiplied with minus 9. Okay, so we will get result 25 Tc minus 16 Tc minus 9 Tc equal to 0, and hence Laplacian of part C will become 0. Okay, because these two terms also contribute 25 TC, and this is plus 25, this is minus 25, and these will be cancelled out. Now we come towards part D. Vector field V equal to this, the Laplacian of the vector, we know that the Laplacian of the vector field V equal to this is a vector del square V whose x cap, y cap, z cap are x unit vector, y unit vector, z unit vector components like I, j, k unit vectors are I cap, j cap, k cap are correspondingly. Okay, now del square x square will become 2 because it will become 2x, and second time it will become simply 2. Similarly, del square 3xz, it will become 6x. Okay, because dear students, during first time it will become with respect to x it will become 3z square, but its second partial derivative will become 0 because 3z square will act as a constant with respect to x. With respect to y, this will become 0 entirely, no need for first or second derivative. With respect to z, it will become 6xz, and during the second partial derivative with respect to z, it will become 6x. Okay. Similarly, here for the third term, here dear students, its first partial derivative with respect to x will become minus 2z, and second derivative will be 0. Similarly, its first partial derivative with respect to z will become minus 2x, while second derivative will be 0, and hence it will finally become 0, and hence del square v equal to 2 x cap or x unit vector plus 6x y cap or y unit vector. Okay, as we had described earlier, that the Laplacian of the vector field is a vector this whose x, y, z components are correspondingly. Okay, so in place of x square we have 2, and with 2 we will get x cap or x unit vector, while 3xz square it is 3x, so with the 6x, so with the 6x we will get y unit vector or y cap, while this is 0 and it will not be written. Okay, now we come towards the reference. This is the reference, and this is the end of our module. Okay.